Not our king. Charles met with boos and large placards as he arrives in Milton Keynes. King Charles seemed unbothered with the aid of the anti-monarchy protesters gathered in Milton Keynes. The head of country arrived in Milton Keynes to locate protesters welcoming him with boos and anti-monarchy chants. Charles arrived at the Church of Christ the Cornerstone in the English city, hours after a small crowd of protesters organized via the Team Republic, which campaigns in favor of the election of the head of nation in the UK, began gathering. The king, accompanied solely by using his safety detail, regarded unfazed by means of human beings, chanting "Not our king" and retaining vibrant yellow signs protesting him. Rather than stroll away, the 74-year-old monarch determined to go close to the fences, the place each the booing protesters and many cheering royal followers have been, and commenced shaking fingers and changing phrases with some of his supporters. After a few minutes spent with the Union Jack waving crowd, the king left with a large smile on his face and walked into the church to attend the reception attended through individuals of the neighborhood community and Milton Keynes officials. Among the businesses represented at the reception have been the Milton Keynes Islamic Arts, Heritage and Culture, MKIAC, Milton Keynes Theatre, Bletchley Park, the Open University, the Neighborhood Council of Faiths and Ride High. At the church, His Majesty additionally met representatives from Starship Technologies, the first emission-free self-reliant shipping provider launched in the UK, which sees robots handing over groceries and different commodities to areas all over the city. Charles additionally unveiled a commemorative plaque at the church, which used to be additionally visited through his mom Queen Elizabeth II in 1992. The King's outing to Milton Keynes was once introduced until now this month, and it is celebrating its newly acquired town status. Queen Camilla was once supposed to be with Charles today, however had to clear her agenda previously this week after she examined positive for COVID-19. Anti-monarchy demonstrators started out gathering in Milton Keynes at around midday after saying on Wednesday they graphed to stage a protest. A spokesman for Republic advised Express.co.uk on Wednesday, whilst talking about the upcoming protest. Republic is worried about current police harassment of peaceable protesters at royal events. We decided to get the message throughout that it is adequate to protest towards the royals. Instead of a pointless coronation, we want a serious public debate. We consider the British public have to be asked, do you favour Charles or a choice? The tide is beginning to flip towards the monarchy, and we want a serious debate about its future. The anti-monarchy activist referred to the string of protests that have been taking area up and down the Ussava for the duration of royal appearances, for the reason that the dying of Queen Elizabeth II in September final year. Prior to the King's arrival, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams expressed his views on the protest staged by using the anti-monarchy group. He instructed Express.co.uk, Republic have, of course, a proper to peaceable protest, however I hope they don't do this regularly. They are not going to do themselves lots good. This pressure team usually deliberate to be extra energetic as soon as Charles ascended the throne. Polls nonetheless exhibit Britain to be overwhelmingly in favor of preserving the monarchy, although the group has a trouble with aid from 18 to 24 12-month-olds after the assaults from the Sussexes. I doubt the look of a few Republican placards will, however, make any difference.